after like I still see the blood. Had some shoes. Might end up hiding it because it was like shit. I'm keeping it like yeah. So it was like yeah, it was bad. So it got to the point I felt like I was to blame for it, and then I got shot. Don't know who did it. Don't know where it came from. Don't know.
A little
It's a
paranoia.
it's hard when you can't put something behind what happened to you. So it's like man, like what the fuck.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I ain't been to the point where I wanted to like take my life or nothing, but I was at the point where I felt like, what is my purpose? Like I felt, cause I've been in this situation where I was fighting for my life for months. I had to like learn how to walk again and all type. But moving forward, when things get hard, it be rough. I got to the point where I would have those feelings like, why didn't I just pass? Not like, I want to do something to myself. And then sometimes it's like I'm just waiting on my day. I'm just getting up every day, routine, like you said, doing what I got to do to get back, smiling, trying to be positive to the next person, trying to inspire the next person. But deep down inside, I'm just waiting on my time because I get tired. Like you get tired of dealing with, so much trauma. I it's don't have no control over what I've been through, what I've seen, but it happens. It's life, and sometimes it's hard. It
Way at you.
yeah, it really will.
Yeah, to clear it up, I ain't never thought about taking my life. I just didn't care if I lived or died at that moment.
Yeah,
It's a fucked up feeling.
I understand. Trust me.
You ever felt like that, cuz?
Like, didn't care really live. I had a time in my life I just ain't give a fuck about shit. And it was just like, whatever. It was whatever.
yeah,
But I went down, though, but I was in the mindset. It wasn't a good mindset to be in because, shit, I was ready for whatever.
and you
I was
hurt
outside,
others around
shit.
you. Yeah,
And that was, like, more so as when I was, like, a teenager than now. And I
What
was,
changed though? Like, what made you? Like, was it something that happened?
when I got locked up, my mind changed. That changed my whole mindset. Before I got locked up, I ain't give a fuck. Like, I had stopped giving a fuck about a lot of shit once, like, shit had started going bad, like, high school, throughout the sports, when I went to college. A lot of shit transpired. And when I came back to the crib, I ain't give a fuck no more. But then when I got locked up, I had a homie. They used to fuck with Tough. And then one day we was just talking, he was like, man, you're a real negative dude.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, what? Because
seen
he like,
in
we
that
used to
light.
have a little conversation, and he let me know, like, man, you're real negative. Like, you shouldn't be so negative the way you negative. I'm like, oh, you got me fucked up. And he like, see what I'm saying? And then, I had to really take a step back and analyze myself, and then shit, he was right. Because a lot of shit was just negative shit. And even when I was locked up, I got locked up at like 21, so I was shit, whatever. Came that motherfucker, who you talking to whatever, you want to fight, y'all want to do whatever, let's do it.
You say that's institutionalized,
It wasn't even niggas, it was like that before I got in there. As soon as motherfuckers say something, I was popping off.
but you got locked up when you was like,
20.
oh, okay, you were no teen, okay.
He was 21.
Yeah, I got indicted once I turned 21. And so, like, once we had that conversation, I started meeting, like, more positive people in there. Then I started learning more about our culture as people. And, it woke me up. And it showed me, like, different ways to deal with shit. And then I just started looking at shit different after that.
That's kind of why I said, like, shit, if you be negative, shit, that's all you gonna attract is negative, energy, shit. If you sometimes be more positive, shit, that's what you gonna.
The thing is, sometimes you don't know. It just
But-
consume you.
It consumes you though.
Nah, shit, you can handpick that shit sometimes.
You
Like,
can.
I ain't never really around nobody negative, bro.
That's like
I'm never really around nobody
coming
negative.
from I'm not gonna say you're insane when you're going through it, but you're coming from a sane mind. But I get what you're saying, like you think positive thoughts, and when you think positive thoughts, you project positivity. But when you're going through it in that moment, like she said, you're positive to everybody else, but they don't know deep down inside you're suffering.
that you battle.
You're drowning. Like you're
Yeah.
drowning deep down inside. It's like I'm putting on this facade for everybody else, and I'm putting on this facade because I don't want the questions. I don't want people prying. But deep down inside, I'm drowning.
No, I'm saying like he was saying like he kept like dude like was on some positive shit like letting them know like you negative, bro.
Yeah.
Like you need to
That's
change.
accountability.
Kind of like trying to tell them like you need to change your way of thinking because you're gonna keep
But you
attracting
don't
this.
know until you get.
I
pulled
know
up on it.
that's what I'm telling
You know,
you.
sometimes you gotta just sit yourself down and take yourself out of it and realize
That
what's going on.
that's kind of what I was trying to say.
And that's what he did.
Cause somebody had to point it to him, like let you know, like, look, you being negative. You don't know. You didn't know you was being negative. You thought you was being you.
Yeah, it be like that because shit, as soon as you, if I come get you, like, hey, man, we finna go do, we finna do some bullshit. And then you don't even think like, ah, yeah, we own that shit, you know what I'm saying? Versus somebody with a stable man, like, why would you do that? What you finna gain? What's gonna be this, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes they take that shit.
With Everything's Not Okay podcast, we're here to talk about everything in life.